Moore, the beverage director here at Red Hog. We are very excited to say that we were selected by the American Red Cross to cater the virtual Wrapped in Red Gala. This wonderful event supports important programs from the American Red Cross in our community. To begin, the wine pairing I've selected is Scarpetta's Red Blend from the Piedmont region in northern Italy. The wine is a great food wine, and we find the logo of the hog to be befitting of the restaurant. The wine is medium-bodied with low tannins and bright acidity. It is also well-balanced and makes a great pairing with our charcuterie board. For meats, we will find our salami cotto, which is a cooked pork and beef salami with fennel, cayenne, paprika, and garlic. Then we have our country pate, which is a pork and chicken pate with pistachio and capers, then wrapped in bacon. Lastly, we have Broadbent Heritage Ham, which is a pork ham from Western Kentucky that is dry cured for 18 months. Great flavor without being too salty. For our cheeses, we have Red Hog house-made pimento cheese, which is one of my personal favorites that we make. And then there's Capriole Sophia, which is a delicious goat cheese. It's creamy, slightly dense. It's Capriole's bestseller. And lastly, we have Kenny's Cheddar, which is great if you're looking for something sharp, but yet a little bit of sweetness. Finally, each board will be accompanied by different accoutrements as well as some of Blue Dog's lavash cracker. We would like to thank the Red Cross for this opportunity, and we hope everybody enjoys this year's virtual Wrapped in Red Gala.
Hey y'all, my name's Aaron Boyd. I'm from Irving, Kentucky, and really honored that they asked me to be a part of this virtual benefit for the American Red Cross. I'm gonna play a little song I wrote. It's called Until the End. Out in your heart, there wasn't no room for doubt. Along the road, who knows where. Yeah, I hope you call and I hope you care. I'd follow you anywhere. So if you're out there and you're all alone, call on me and I'll bring you home. And if you ever just need a friend, know I'll be there till the end. Yeah, it's hard letting go. Watched you love and watched it grow. Try and get by, guess we will. Sometimes it feels like I'm sitting still. So if you're out there and you're all call on me, I'll bring you home. And if you ever just need a friend, know I'll be there till the end. Know I'll be there till the end.
Take the ribbon from my hair, shake it loose and let it fall, lying soft against your skin, like the shadows on the wall. Come and lay Yesterday is dead and gone, and tomorrow's out of sight. I don't wanna be alone. Help me make it through the night. And I don't care who's right or wrong. I don't try to understand. Let the devil take tomorrow. 'Cause tonight I live free. Yesterday is dead and gone, and tomorrow's out of sight. It's so sad to be alone. Help me make it through the night.
Hi, everybody. Kellen Harness, Shannon Cogan here. Happy Saturday evening to you. It's almost time for Wrapped in Red.
Yes, we're
just
counting
getting started.
down.
Yeah, the virtual. This is a different time, a different day. We're doing this all virtually, and the Red Lounge this year, obviously virtual as well. But you've been hearing from Aaron and Sydney. They're doing great.
Beautiful voices.
Yes,
Yes.
and I
so
see
we're,
you're ready.
We're going to be starting in just about 4 minutes, and maybe if you're watching at home, you're having a watch party, because I know that Walter and Belinda, they're definitely throwing a big party. But
Yes.
thanks to Red Hog for picking some wonderful wines to accommodate the charcuterie board. Charcuterie board.
Charcuterie, yes.
Yes,
Looking
yes.
forward to tasting that too. And we know that there are others out there having watch parties too. I know we have Jill and Bill Howard over in LaGrange, Crestwood,
Yes.
Oldham County, having a big party.
And
so
of course, Steve
appreciate that.
Cunanan is having a big watch party too.
Yes.
So
There's
it's
one
great.
thing we want to mention as we start to get into the evening. Your best friend is going to be your mobile device. So go ahead, log in. You need to be set. Go ahead and put your information in. You say, well, where do we go when we have our mobile device? Just go to the web browser, type in GiveSmart. It's wrappedinred.givesmart.com.
So easy.
wrappedinred.givesmart.com.
yeah, you
Easy
do have
do.
to register.
Yes.
Free to register. But then you can check out all of the amazing silent auction items that you'll have a chance to bid on. And then we're going to be having the live auction coming up in just a little bit. This is the best live auction that we have ever had for Wrapped in Red Gala.
Did I hear you say there was a barrel
There's
of
a
bourbon?
barrel. A barrel, yes. And
Yes.
it's a good one, too. Yeah.
We will be back in just a bit with a lot more. We want you to enjoy the virtual Red Lounge. We have so much more coming up. Get registered and be ready. We are minutes away from the American Red Cross virtual Wrapped in Red Gala.
Good evening and welcome to the first ever virtual Wrapped in Red Gala presented by Lexus of Louisville. I'm Shannon Cogan.
Hi, everybody. I'm Kevin Hart, and we are grateful that you've joined us tonight. And in a time unlike any other, we are excited to be here. We hope you are too. We're all still supporting the American Red Cross through the 11th annual Wrapped in Red Gala.
Hopefully right now you're at home watching us, drinking some wine, enjoying some charcuterie from Red Hog Artisan Meat and Blue Dog Bakery. And we would love to see the photos of you taking part in this special event tonight. So please send them out on social media. Just use the hashtag Wrapped in Red.
Wrapped in Red is a signature fundraising event for the Red Cross. Even during the pandemic, the show must go on. Over the next 30 minutes, we hope to inspire you with stories of how the Red Cross has sustained its vital community programs and adapted to still deliver its life-saving mission during this ongoing pandemic.
We will also recognize American Red Cross Chairman's Council recipients, Ina and Mac Bond, and Mimi Mazier-Heiser and Marshall Heiser tonight. And of course, we're going to be asking you for your support of the American Red Cross.
Tonight's event would not be possible without the generous support of our sponsors who have stood by the American Red Cross through this transition to the virtual event.
And our presenting sponsor, Lexus of Louisville. A huge thanks to our friends, Valinda and Walter Weibel, for your leadership in making this evening possible. Please now enjoy this brief video from Lexus of Louisville.
There are many names for enthusiast. But there's only one way to become one, by going all in. The new Lexus IS. With a lower center of gravity, a more responsive suspension, and an aggressive, wider stance. This is what we call going all in on the sports sedan. See Lexus of Louisville.
And a big thank you once again to our presenting sponsor, Lexus of Louisville. We appreciate all of our generous sponsors.
Absolutely.
They really make a difference in the mission of the American Red Cross. We want to recognize a few others. We should mention our gold sponsor tonight is Brown-Forman. Thank you very much for your contribution to the American Red Cross. Our silent auction mobile bidding sponsor is the Becker Law Office.
And we'd like to thank our bronze sponsors, Kelly Construction, Kindred Healthcare, Norton Healthcare, Toyota of Louisville, plus the many other sponsors you saw highlighted in the pre-event slideshow and in your virtual program. Now, let's take a moment to watch this brief video from Brown-Forman, our gold sponsor.
We're pulling this line that's been on the Old Forester bottle since George Garvin Brown himself wrote it down.
What I love about it is that it's applicable, of course, to our product, but it's applicable to everything we do.
I want to have the best culture in the industry that allows people to thrive and be their best selves and perform at the top of their game.
If it's really going to be nothing better, then you have to declare it, you have to own it, and you have to name it and claim it. And that's what we're doing.
You may be asking yourself what impacts the American Red Cross has had during these unprecedented times. Let me show you.
What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone.
Lord, we don't need another mountain. There are mountains and hillsides enough to climb. There are oceans and rivers enough to cross, enough to last till the end of time. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. That's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. that there's just too little love.
What the world needs now is love, sweet love.
Not just for some, but for everyone.
What the world needs love, love, sweet love.
It's the only thing that deserves love.
What the world needs now is love, sweet love.
Not just for some,
But for everyone. No, not just for some, but for everyone.
so let's keep the love coming, you guys.
The American Red Cross needs your support now more than ever to respond to these disasters while also managing complications from the coronavirus pandemic. Donations can be made at wrappedinred.givesmart.com. And don't forget, check out the silent auction while you're there.
Yeah, lots of great items there. And we now have the honor of introducing our Mission Moment speaker tonight. Her name is Laquita Burden, and Laquita is one of the many healthcare heroes of the coronavirus pandemic. She has 21 years of experience as a nurse, and she's a clinical nurse educator at Norton Brownsboro's Hospital. Tonight, she's going to share with you her family's personal COVID-19 story, as well as how the American Red Cross is helping.
Hello, I'm Laquita Burden, a clinical educator at Norton Brownsboro Hospital. I've been a nurse for 21 years, 4 of those in this educator role, and I have loved every minute of it. I want to first thank the Red Cross for what you do, seen and unseen. And I want to thank you for being a lifeline for the military families, as my daughter proudly serves in the U.S. Navy. Thank you to the courageous frontline workers for doing such an amazing job in the wake of this COVID-19 pandemic. Tonight, I want to tell you my family's experience with COVID-19 and also let you know the work that the Red Cross is doing with antibody testing and collecting convalescent plasma during this ongoing pandemic. I, too, am a frontline worker, but on April 2020, I found myself on the other side. We lost our mom due to complications of coronavirus and pneumonia. On December the 10th, 2016, exactly 15 days before Christmas and 5 days short of our son's 7th birthday, my husband unexpectedly passed away. Exactly 11 months later, we lost my husband's mom unexpectedly. In June of 2019, we lost our brother-in-law due to gun violence. On Halloween of 2019, we lost our dad due to complications of a terrible infection from a weakened heart. Then on April 6th, we lost our mom. It was early in the morning of March 21st, 2020. My mom was rushed to the hospital having a hard time breathing. With us at that time still knowing very little about how this virus was truly spread, there were no visitors allowed in the hospital. We had to solely rely on the nursing staff and my mom's doctors to keep us informed of my mom's changing condition. The ICU doctors and the nurses did such an amazing job at doing just that. When we got an update, they told us that mom had a terrible pneumonia and that they were going to test her for the coronavirus due to symptoms that she presented with. Over the course of a week, mom's condition worsened to where she was placed on a ventilator. This virus got so bad that her heart stopped a couple of times. I instantly beat myself up because I had stayed away from my mom so that I didn't accidentally bring this virus home from the hospital to her. I had not seen my mom in person for 2 weeks before she was hospitalized. Now I may not get the chance to see her again. After learning that my mom was getting sicker, all I could think was, now I have to go home and tell my children who have lost their dad, their uncle, their grandmother, and their grandfather that Granny may not pull through this. We get another update and they tell us that there's not much more that they could do for mom. Our options were to put a feeding tube in her belly and a trach in her throat. It's a tube to help her breathe, and put her in long-term care, or remove her from the ventilator and allow her to pass away peacefully. After a long, hard discussion, lots of prayers and lots of tears, me and my brothers and sisters all decided to remove mom from the ventilator. We were all torn, tired, and broken at this point. Now we have to decide which 2 of the 8 of us would go and be at Mom's bedside. On the morning of Sunday, April 5th, we removed Mom from the ventilator. Now only 2 of us will be at her bedside while the rest of us stand outside in front of the hospital watching this occur over Zoom. The doctors removed Mom from the ventilator. She's breathing on her own, but this is very short-lived. Her breathing worsens and she stops breathing from time to time. Until the morning of April 6th, she peacefully passed away while we all watched over Zoom. I tell you, it's a different kind of hurt to watch your mom take our last breath over Zoom. We leaned hard on family and friends for prayers and strength to get through this. On top of losing our mom, we did not get to have a funeral right away because my oldest sister would suffer a ruptured brain aneurysm in June of 2020. She is now recovering at home. I found through all of this that it doesn't get easier, you just get stronger. People never tell you that sometimes the healing hurts more than the death itself. So this was our COVID-19 experience. So please, thank the brave frontline workers that are fighting tirelessly to care for your family and friends. And thank the American Red Cross for the work that it's doing with the antibody testing and collecting convalescent plasma during this ongoing pandemic. The American Red Cross is testing blood, platelets, and plasma donations of COVID-19 antibodies to help provide its donors insight into whether they may have been exposed to the coronavirus. As part of this effort, the plasma from whole blood donations that test positive for COVID-19 antibodies may help current coronavirus patients in need of convalescent plasma transfusions. You never truly know what a person is going through. Remember, not all scars are physical. Sometimes the scars that we can't see are the hardest to heal. We sit next to, stand by, and walk past people every day that are barely holding it together. So if we can't be anything in this world, we can be kind. And if we can't be kind, we can be quiet. So please, continue to let your light shine, no matter how gray your day may appear. I try to lift others' spirits weekly by sending out quotes on Friday to all the staff at the hospital. You never know just what a simple message or smile could do to someone. It can just make a difference in someone's life. I invite you to make a difference in someone's life tonight by giving to the American Red Cross as they continue with their life-saving mission throughout this coronavirus pandemic. Thank you to the Wrapped in Red Gala, and thank you for your time.
Wow, what a message. You know, I was sitting here listening to Laquita, and you hear those words and what she's been through. And you think, how much can a person handle?
My goodness.
And yet what she wants out of this is for you to help the Red Cross help others, to be kind, to put a smile on people's faces. Laquita, I wish we were in person. I'd give you a big old hug right up here on this stage. And I'm so sorry that we can't be together. We are virtual, but I do want to say thank you, and I want you to know we are thinking about you and your family, and the hearts of everyone here and all of those at home are with you tonight.
Yeah, this has certainly been a challenging time for so many people. And this is also a time when so many people are stepping up. We're coming together like we never have before, and that's what we're going to ask you to do right now, to come together to help the American Red Cross. We're asking you to consider giving tonight to the American Cross with a donation from your heart. It will allow the Red Cross to continue their life-saving mission, including, as Laquita was talking about, the convalescent plasma collection and antibody testing. And we have some exciting news here, Kevin.
We do, and I'll tell you what we're about to do over the next few minutes is going to be the most important part of the night. So if you haven't had a chance to register, we would certainly encourage you to do that because that's the way to participate tonight. That is the way to help us make a difference and give to the Red Cross. But the exciting news that you mentioned, Shannon, happens to be a pretty lofty donation that's been made in terms of a matching gift.
It is incredible. We would like to thank Kelly Construction for making a donation, and they will be matching donations right now up to $10,000. So this is really helping us, and it's really going to help the American Red Cross achieve their goal. And yes, thank you to the crowd here tonight. Woo!
1, 2, 3,
All
4, 5.
four people here.
Yeah, 6 of us in the room tonight. Not quite the same as years past, but we're going to have a lot of fun because we're going to raise a lot of money. The way to make those donations and to help us get that match, maybe there's somebody out there that says, you know what? My year's been rough because we've been in a pandemic, but my business has actually been one of the ones doing well. Maybe you want to give $10,000. Just go ahead, jump in. It's easy to do. Log on to wrappedinred.givesmart.com, and that's the way to register. Right. You click on the Donate tab, top left, and boom. you're off and rolling.
So easy. So a huge thanks to Kelly Construction for really getting us motivated and inspired. And let's see, does anyone out there want to donate $10,000 right now? We are watching the screen and we see all of the names coming in. So we would love to see a name with a $10,000 donation pop up.
It would be nice to see that jump right to $62,000. Who can give it tonight? $10,000? I know if we were in the ballroom, there'd be several people.
Oh, gosh, yes.
Yeah. Who is it out there in the virtual world that wants to give tonight? If you haven't had a chance to share this on your social streams, get it out there. Let the people know far and wide that you're supporting the Red Cross, and maybe they want to too. Who can give $10,000 tonight?
Oh, I see Bill writing something. Bill, oh no, not for us. Okay. But we are seeing a number of donations and other amounts coming in. So thank you to Daniel Worth for making a donation.
We have a number of folks that are being able to give tonight. You'll notice we're at $52,000. We actually have another $10,000 pledge.
What?
Yes, we do.
We
So,
do?
We do indeed.
Well, tell me who.
This is Dick Swope, who has said,
Woo!
you know what, I'm going to give the $10,000.
Awesome. Well,
And-
thank you so much to Dick Swope. Okay, let's move to $5,000.
Let's go down to the $5,000
Okay.
mark.
So just to kind of let you know what $5,000 would cover for the American Red Cross, this would provide a mask to all frontline blood services collection staff and volunteers for the Kentucky region. Did you know that the Red Cross is providing basic masks regularly for about 6,000 frontline blood services staff throughout this pandemic? So 6,000 masks, and masks are very expensive, as you know.
And let me tell you, it takes a lot of them, and obviously the $5,000, it provides at least a little bit of help, and that's a lot when you're working on the front lines to be able to have that protection. Surely we have someone out there that can give $5,000 tonight. Who will do it? Who can give the $5,000? Our goal tonight, by the way, is $100,000.
Wait a second. Timothy Snavely just gave $10,000. Yes!
Very
That's
nice.
wonderful.
Timothy, thank you.
you.
And you know, Shannon, what we're seeing here, I should mention, is there is a little bit of a delay for the people at home.
About
So-
15 seconds or so.
Yeah, and so we may have asked that, and then it took a little while to come back around. You'll see that particularly in the live auction coming up. But even in the ask here, we do have a little bit of a delay between when we're saying something and when you're actually hearing it. So, Timothy, thank you so much for the donation. We're at $5,000, and is anyone, I mean, you know, if you want to give 10 again, jump in and give
by all
10.
means.
If you want to give 5, now is the time as well. $5,000. Who can give it? I believe we just had it because I saw the number go up to $69,000. Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
A huge thanks to Randy Blevins for making a very generous donation, too. And look, $5,000 from Timothy and Pamela State.
There it is. Nice.
Yes.
Who else can give 5,000? I think before we let you go, meaning moving to the next level, there's somebody else out there going to give 5,000. I know it. I can feel it. That would take us to 74,000. Who can give $5,000 tonight? Will it be you? Will it be someone at one of your parties? And I know when I say parties, we have small
We have a couple
gatherings
of watch
around.
parties,
Who
yes.
can give $5,000? Who can do it? I'll tell you what. I hope someone does. Let's move to the next level. $2,500.
Okay,
Shannon.
let me tell you what $2,500 would cover. This would cover the cost of 2 local volunteers providing virtual disaster relief support here at home. This has been such a difficult time for so many people, but this would be provided through social distancing. You can see from this picture, they're talking through a glass, through a window. So $2,500 would cover the cost of 2 volunteers.
Who's willing to give $2,500? I should point out that we did have the $5,000 donation from Timothy and Pamela State. We have a $3,500 donation from the LG and ENKU Foundation. A $2,500 gift from Raymond James, thank you.
Yes.
Luli Reinhart coming in with $2,500. Weber Rose coming in with $2,500. Who else is going to give $2,500 tonight? Who will do it? We're at just shy of $70,000,
Yes, we
working
can do
our
it.
way to our goal of $100,000. Can you give $2,500 tonight? I know you're out there. I know you can do it. Help us reach our goal in a virtual world where sometimes making those pledges go a long way. It's just a tap on the app of your phone.
So easy.
Boom. It is so easy to do.
And of course, we would love you to do it now because we're watching this live and we could tell everyone watching at home too, but you can also do it anytime you like. So Douglas Chin, thank you for your donation that you just made as well. Okay, $1,000 donation. This, Kevin, would cover the cost of a portable hand washing station at one shelter during a major disaster, because we know that hand washing is so important and so many people may not be able to find a place to go wash their hands during a difficult time. So this is a portable hand washing station. $1,000 would cover that. So who would like to make a donation of $1,000? And Kelly Construction again made that possible for us to match with the $10,000 donation.
And I see Robert Arnold jumping in at $1,000. We've got several others. Marcia Bray jumped in at $1,000. Come on, help us out. We're going to need your help because I tell you, getting to that $100,000 goal at this point as we get into the lower levels is going to take some time. So $10,000 to get that $80,000 mark. I see some of you chiming in, but who can give the $1,000 or the $2,500 or the $5,000 or maybe even the $10,000 if you're just joining us? Say, hey, wait a minute. I can give 1,000. In fact, I could give more than that. Maybe you're just seeing us. Please, now is the time to jump in and make that donation. We're at just shy of $71,000.
You know,
now we're over it.
It's been such a tough time for so many
Yes.
people during the pandemic, and so many nonprofits have been struggling, and so many people have really been relying right now on the American Red Cross during this very difficult time during the coronavirus pandemic. And the Red Cross has really done such a great job at pivoting and being able to still help people provide the support services that they are known for so long. And so this is a way that we can make sure that the Red Cross in your area, in the Kentucky region, continues to stay strong.
We've got a couple of folks that have chosen to give the $1,000 mark. Let me acknowledge them. First of all, I'll mention Marcia Bray that I pointed out, Robert Arnold that we pointed out, Pam Klinner decided to give $1,000,
Right.
and Patty and Del Ty giving $1,000 tonight. Who else is in at $1,000 tonight?
I see $2,000 from Baird and Company. A huge thanks to them. And Jenny File with a donation as well.
And I'll mention LHC Group. They gave $2,000 tonight. So we are well on our way to reaching our goal. We are, again, shy by about 20. Yes, and another $1,000. Mary McKinney, McKinley, jumping in at $1,000 tonight. And we're now up to almost $75,000 tonight. Again,
Getting close. We had set a big goal, but we knew that we would be able to reach it.
We would hope that we
Fingers
would,
crossed.
and I think it's still possible. And Shannon, you know, what a different feel, and we know it's different for people watching at home. It's been different in our business as well. It's adapting to a new world, but the thing is, yes, another one.
Yay!
John Wolf says, I'm giving the $2,000 tonight. Here's the deal. The need has not gone anywhere.
Exactly.
The Red Cross is still showing up to help.
Greater.
Yes, indeed. Thank you. Another $1,000 anonymous donation. And that's a good point to make, too. Not everybody wants to give with their names flashing up on a screen. It's easy to do. Another one coming in. We're getting close. It's $77,000.
Thank you,
Lance Mann, at $1,000.
Terrific. Hi, Lance. How you doing? Jeremy's over here, too.
Another one.
Yes. And Patty Dale Ty. Thank you so much for that $1,000 donation.
We are just shy of $80,000. Before we move to the next level, can we hit it? Are there two people out there that can give the $1,000 mark to get us to $80,000? Would that be you? Could it be? Please. Jump on in there. $1,000 would get us there. I see an
Kevin goes
$1,100.
crazy when it happens. Thank you. $1,100 from Patty Dale.
You're seeing some of the ones that we have had give before, like Timothy, giving the $10,000. Madeline and Jerry Abramson chiming in with their donation. They've been involved with the Red Cross for many, many years and on the board, and they do a tremendous amount of work. Again, we're just shy of $80,000. Shannon, let's move to $500.
Okay. Who would like to give $500, and what would that cover for the American Red Cross? Well, let me tell you, it would help unlock our match from Kelly Construction, and it also will help continue with the number of blood drives that the Red Cross puts on throughout the year. So, who would like to donate $500?
It's easy to do. $500 is right in the app. We just had the $1,000 come in from an anonymous source. Now we're up to $79,000 in the ask. We're working our way to the $100,000 goal that we have set tonight. And boy, we have had a lot of people giving. Yes! Thank you. We're at $82,776 tonight. $2,500 from Jill Howard. Jill and Bill working hard. They have been great supporters of the American Red Cross.
And that was Glenn Grigsby who gave that donation just now of $500. So a huge thank you to Glenn. And these donations, it's so fun watching this screen, isn't it, Kevin? And all these names popping up, people who we know who are giving so generously tonight. So we thank you so much.
We've had a number of people give $500. I'm just going to read some names here.
Please,
Ronald Albertson, John Barry, Stephanie Donovan, Douglas James, Mark Jordan, Becky Lamb, Jeff Mallory, Bonnie Stith, Joan Sutcliffe, Julia Warfield, Anna Workman, all giving $500 tonight. Can you give $500? Can you be like them and help out?
By the way, I just saw a name pop up. We heard not too long ago from Laquita and everything that she has been through, how the Red Cross has supported her and her family during such a challenging time. I can't believe
so
all
now
she's been
chiming
through. And
in
she
with the donation.
did make a donation.
Wow.
Yeah, so good to see
Very
that.
kind-hearted.
Yeah, Weber Rose, thank you for your $2,500 donation that you made. And Art and Judy Davenport with $250.
We're working our way close. We're not there yet, but we're close. We're at just shy of $85,000. Can you give that $500,000, $2,500? 5,000 or 10,000 would be great at this point. That would really help to propel us there. We're at $500. If you feel it in your heart, like you heard from Laquita, how unbelievably thankful she was, even in the trying times. It is a great time to give. $500. Can you do it? We're over $85,000. Thank you. Yeah. Robert and Elaine Jacob at $500. Anybody else out there at $500 before we move to our next level? Yes, another one coming in. We're now at $85,500. Shannon?
You know, listening to Laquita just reminded me that you may think you're having a bad day, but someone else is always struggling so much too. And we're all really so blessed and so lucky. And so this is the time when you can share that and share that love. And unfortunately, we're not be able to be together, but this is sort of a way that you can connect with your community and know that you are making a difference here in Kentucky.
And Nikki Saladay says, you know what? I'm going to make a difference. I'm going to give $500.
Love it.
We're now at $86,000 coming in for the evening. We're going to our next level.
Okay, $250. This would cover the cost of 30 antibody tests with blood platelet and plasma donors to be used in the Kentucky region. We continue to learn so much about the coronavirus and how it impacts various people. Thankfully, we have the vaccines, and we're hoping we'll be able to get back to normal soon. But in the meantime, we still need some help to figure out exactly where we are. So you would help cover antibody tests right now. So important to know if someone is covered for the coronavirus.
Maybe this time next year we can all be together again. Wouldn't that
hope.
be nice?
Yeah, we're planning on it, for
yes,
sure.
We are.
We already have a date. We'll be announcing that later on.
Yes. $250 is our pledge. If you want to give more, we'd certainly love to see that too. Let me read a few who have given the $250. Amy Babby chiming in. There's Thomas Carr at $250. James Darmstadt at $250. Art and Judy Davenport, Emily Lawrence, Cheryl Zimmerman, all at $250. We're at $86,546. Again, our goal, we're 87% to our goal. Ainsley Jones coming in with $250 strong. Who else can help us at $250? 87% of the goal. Boy, if we could just at least get into the 90 percentile of our goal, that would be awesome.
It would be amazing. It certainly would. So let's see it happen. I love watching it change and grow. 87%, but we are hoping for 100%.
Yes.
And I know with your support, you will make this happen.
Well, we always see as we get down into the lower levels, of course, the numbers just shoot up because so many of you out there are like, you know what, $100, okay, that's a tank of gas. That might be a order out. Boom, $100. So we're at $250 now. Let's move to the next and final category, and that is $100.
Yes, $100, please. We're asking you to donate. If you're still wondering, how do I do that? It's so easy. I registered myself tonight. Go to wrappedinred.givesmart.com. gala.com. And as you can see, that's Joe Wurtenberger, who just gave $100. And it's very easy to register. Doesn't take maybe like 1 minute. That's all you need. And then you can make a donation to the American Red Cross. Just click on that donate button. So easy.
Awesome. We're going to work our way closer to that $100,000. I hope that you will encourage those in your house, or if you're watching at home, just kind of sitting on the couch tonight, think about it and see. Just talk to yourself a minute and say, hey, can I give? There's another one coming in. We're at $87,000. We're working our way again to that $100,000 mark. If you can give, we would appreciate it. We'll come back and check to see how close we get to the goal after the live auction. But in the meantime, we've got a little more entertainment to go. We've got a great live auction coming up. We hope you have enjoyed the exclusive performances from Kentucky's musicians, Sydney Adams and Aaron Boyd. You heard them earlier during our virtual Red Lounge. They were excellent.
Beautiful voices, both of them.
Yes, they were.
And thank you to Brown Forman for sponsoring the Red Lounge. And next up is another song from Sydney. And Sydney is a soulful country artist, proud of her roots in southeastern Kentucky. So please enjoy her rendition of Royals.
Never seen a diamond in the flesh. Cut my teeth on wedding rings in the movies. I'm not proud of my dress in this torn up town. No postcode envy, but everyone is like gold tooth, gray goose dripping in the bathroom, bloodstains, ball gowns, trash in the hotel room. We don't care. We're driving Cadillacs in our dreams. Every song is like a stone, Maybach diamonds on your timepiece, jet planes, islands, tigers on a goldfish. We don't care. We're caught up in your love affair, and we'll never be royals. It don't run in our blood, the kind of love she sang for us. We crave a different kind of buzz. Let me be your ruler. You can call me Queen Bee, and baby I'll rule. Let me live that fantasy. My friends and I, we've cracked the code.
Well, how about that? I mean,
Great.
it was very nice. I mean, Shannon and I were dancing, and we hope that you all were dancing as well at home. Don't forget, the silent auction is still open at wrappedinred.givesmart.com. And that's open until 10:15 tonight. We'd like to show off a few of those fantastic packages up for grabs.
My goodness. Okay, check this out. Over here, we have a giant basket, and this is full of bourbon goodies from Michter's Distillery.
Nice.
The basket includes 2 bottles, Kevin, of Michter's bourbon signed by master distiller Dan McKee, plus copper glasses, a flask, shaker, stir, and the book, The Art of Mixology, for some cocktail inspiration. Bidding starts at just $150.
Wow, if you think that's a good deal, look at what I have to show. I'm not trying to one-up you here, Shannon, but look at this. It's a complete s'mores package for you and your family from Sally and 10 Snavely. This package includes a fire pit, s'mores ingredients, warm socks, skewers, White Claw, and blankets. This package will keep you staying toasty in the last couple of months of winter. I think the kids would love this, Shannon. Maybe you need to make a bid.
I think so. I agree. Now, during this time, we all could use a little rest and relaxation.
Oh, I thought you were going to say bourbon.
Well, we could use that too. But this last package we'll show you is all about self-care plus some retail therapy. It includes over $1,000 worth of spa and salon certificates, jewelry, boutique gift certificates, and Simply Plate chef services. You can bid on this package and all of the other silent auction packages, including a vacation to Florida, at wrappedinred.givesmart.com.
Sounds great. Some unbelievable deals on the silent auction right now. Jump on and make your bids. All right, well, let's shift gears just a minute. Let's give some honor and recognition as we take a couple of minutes to thank 2 special couples of the American Red Cross. They are unbelievable supporters of the cause. Ina and Mac Bond and Mimi Mazier Heiser and Marshall Heiser were recently inducted into the American Red Cross Chairman's Council for giving over $1 million to the Red Cross.
Amazing.
We say thank you, and we say thank you to Commonwealth Bank and Trust Company and to the Glenview Trust Company for sponsoring this recognition.
Absolutely. Now let's turn things over to Steve Cunanan, the CEO of the Kentucky region of the American Red Cross, for this special recognition.
Ina, Mac, Mimi, and Marshall, I want to thank you so much for your extraordinary contributions to the American Red Cross. Your incredible generosity has provided life-changing and, in some cases, life-saving support for our organization. Whether it's providing a leadership gift for our new building, or serving as board chairs like Ina and Mac, or giving to disasters and our first ever virtual gala like Mimi and Marshall. We know we can always count on you to help the Louisville area chapter and the overall Kentucky region. Your legacy will live on in the work that the American Red Cross does. We hope you enjoy these commemorative Louisville stoneware displays as a small symbol of our appreciation. We thank you all for the work that you do.
We thank you as well from this podium, and the one next to me is Shannon. It's the moment we've been waiting for. We have a live auction. I want to let you know that there is that minor delay that we pointed out. So again, you don't want to wait till the last second before you place those bids. Make sure that you get ready to bid, and when you feel like you want to bid, then just go ahead and give that increment a bump up. So the moment you've been waiting for in the live auction, if you haven't registered, go ahead and do so. wrappedinred.givesmart.com is the website to go to. The live auction, again, a little different. All you're going to do is simply click on your desired live auction package on the GiveSmart app, and then enter your bid. You can even enter a max bid. This is super important to mention because you say, hey, you know what? I'm going to spend or willing to spend this much money on a live auction item. You just type that in, put that in as your max bid, and then if somebody else's bid immediately comes in, they will get outbid as long as your max bid is above that. So super easy and a very effective way to make the live auction progress smoothly. So it means that when you hear us announce the name at the end, it could be you. So it's a very important and quick and easy way to bid.
And one thing that you always want to point out, Kevin, during these virtual auctions is, and during a live auction, people always wait until the last minute until you almost say, and then they put their hand up. But you can't do that with the virtual auction because you will definitely miss out
Right.
if you
and
wait too long.
There's one thing you're not going to hear us do up here tonight, and that is say the word sold, because it takes another 15 seconds until we get the actual winner's name. So we don't know who it is until a few seconds later.
Right, exactly. Okay, so we have 5 amazing auction items tonight. And I told you that the American Red Cross, this is their best live auction packages yet. And so let's get started with item number 1. Talk about an incredible experience. Once this pandemic is over, this is what you can do. Dine with University of Louisville President Dr. Neeli Bendapudi and her husband Venkat at their beautiful home. Of course, it's the official house of the U of L President, Amelia Place. It's in Cherokee Triangle. You and up to 9 of your friends will enjoy delicious dinner, wine, and company. Plus, you'll leave with a basketball signed by Coach Chris Mack, of course. This is donated by Dr. Bendapudi and Dr. George Pentella. So thank you so much. I mean, this is not something you can go out and buy.
No, you're not going to see this anywhere else. You'll see it here tonight, though. We're at $800. Thank you, Pamela, for the bid. Who will go $1,000? $200 increments when you bid in. We're at $800 and now $1,000. Go ahead, work the app. Let's make it a night for the Red Cross. Everything we bid tonight, supporting the cause tonight. We're at $800 now, $1,000. Who'll bid it at $1,000 anywhere now? Would you bid it about $1,000? $800 is where we are. Pamela in the lead, but I'll tell you, I know Claire was bidding earlier. Where are you, Claire? $800 to bid and now $1,000. Who will go $1,000? Shannon, when you think of the value on this.
Oh my goodness. Well, this is dinner for 10 people, and it's going to be a delicious dinner, plus fabulous wine, too.
So we're less than $100 a person.
Exactly.
You drink that much in wine, right?
Ha, ha, ha. Well, maybe. Very good wine, though.
We're at $800, but we're looking for $1,000. Who will go to the $1,000 now? But I'm about $1,000. Believe I would if I could. We all think you should.
Come on.
Support the Red Cross at $1,000 anywhere. We would hate to sell it way too cheap. I know that.
Can't.
We're at $800 and $1,000. U of L supporters out there want to go have. I mean, think of the bragging rights you could have with that.
And
like
Dr. Bendapudi,
president of U of L.
She is, yes, and she's just so much fun. This is not, you know, a president that you're going to have to be sparring with and be well behaved. I mean, she's a blast. So this is going to be such a fun night. You cannot go out and buy this. You cannot call Amelia Place and say, yeah, I'd like to have dinner there.
I'm just coming over to the
I'm just going to come over and have dinner. No. So this is your opportunity to make it happen. So we're at $800 right now. This is, as Kevin likes to say, way too cheap.
Yes, it is, but
So
we're going to
let's
have to
see it
sell
go
it.
up.
And I'll tell you, a way will help prompt you along. We're going to put up a clock. I'm going to give it another 5 seconds before we put up the 30-second clock. Anybody willing to give $1,000 tonight? Can you give $1,000 right now? Pamela has it for $800. We'll see where that goes. $800. Looking for $1,000. $200 increments. Everybody knows how to bid. You're on the Give Smart app. You are wrappedinred.givesmart.com. Yeah! We got it at $1,000.
Fabulous.
That is what, I mean, it really does take more than one to have an auction.
Yes.
It's tough.
Yes, and by the way, we should mention this is for the fall of 2021. So by this point, we'll be vaccinated. We'll be able to talk to people without wearing a mask, hopefully.
Yes.
So
Your
this is
your friend Sony, by the way, is in at $1,000. So
Awesome.
who will go $1,200? Yes, we've got it at $1,200 now. Take it out. Pamela's back in at $1,200. Don't let it go there though. $1,400 now. But I think they finally caught on because
I think
it is a
that
little
it's
bit.
an auction.
Well, listen, it's different. So I get that it's. I mean, I'm not the most technology advanced here. $1,400 anywhere. Who'll go 14? Would you bid it at $1,400 now to go 14? We're at $1,200. We've had Sony and Pamela and Claire all bidding on this tonight. Right now, Pamela's in the lead at $1,200. We're looking for $1,400 now, but I'm about $1,400 to bid anywhere. We're going to wrap it up. I tell you, put the clock up. 30 seconds we go, and you'll see the clock right in front of Shannon. As this counts down, the person who has the final bid, as we end, we'll walk away. Now is the time to get your bid in. Don't wait until the last second.
Right, do it now.
20 seconds left. We've got 15 seconds left. We're at $1,200 now, looking for $1,400. Would you go 14? That is still way too cheap.
Way too cheap.
Yes, it is. $1,400.
10, 9, 8. Come on.
And the
Let's
question
see
is,
someone put
who
it
will
in.
walk away with tonight's Cena e Vino with the president? We'll wait a few seconds here because of the delay. So, Shannon, while we get the final name, and we'll be able to do that here in a second, and I have iPads and iPhones up here so I can see who I think may have it, and then we'll get the final word from the back. But what a great item
Oh,
for
my goodness.
what will either be a very reasonable price.
What a rare opportunity and such a fun night and something that you don't usually get to experience.
Well, you'll talk about that for a
Yes,
lifetime. Remember
yes.
when, you know?
Exactly.
And especially in a pandemic year, following that, you could say, you know what? We participated in that Red Cross, the virtual Wrapped in Red. We want to say congratulations to Pamela. She takes it away for $1,200 tonight.
Congratulations and thank you, Pamela, for taking part in the auction. Okay, on to item number 2.
Yes.
Who wants California
I do.
Dreamin'? Get your bags packed for this. This sounds amazing. It's a 2-night stay for 2 in Sonoma County wine country, plus a 2-night stay in the heart of San Francisco. And these are really amazing places that you would be staying. A VIP tour and tasting at Sonoma Couture Vineyards in Windsor, California. And then you get a 2-night lodging at the luxurious Vintners Inn in Santa Rosa, California. Plus, VIP tour and tasting at Corbel Champagne Cellars, lunch by Corbel's Delicatessen and Market with the champagne of your choice, plus a bottle to take back to the hotel. Then, in San Fran, you're going to get to stay for 2 nights at Stay Pineapple, plus a you get a gift card to take care of that. You're going to get the 2 Stay Pineapple bath sheets. Apparently, they're really fabulous. Tickets to the haunted San Francisco ghost tour, starting near the hotel. And 2 airline tickets to get you there. I love when you get a package like this and you don't even have to worry about the airfare. So, California Dreamin', who's in for this awesome getaway? We're also desperate for a vacation right
Yes,
now.
I am ready to go.
Yes, this is donated by Corbel Champagne Cellars and Sonoma Couture. Also, Jill and Bill Howard.
We
Thank
appreciate that. Yeah, we're at $3,100 on this right now. The winning bidder, Carrie Wilcox, coming in at $3,100. So who'll give $3,200? Can you go or $33? We're $200 increments, so $3,300 anywhere now. Would you bid them at $33? We've had a number of people bidding on this one. Everybody from Claire to Andy to Glenn, and now we've got it. Now we're at $3,300. Thank you, $3,300 now. 33 to bid it now. 35. Who to go? $3,500 now. $3,500 to bid. 35. Who to go? 35. Tina's in at $3,300. Who will go? $3,500. Way too cheap. $3,500 now. 35. $3,500. Where'd everybody else go? Glenn, Carrie, Claire, come on back. $3,300 now. 35. $3,500 now. 35. Would you go? 35. We're at $3,300. Shannon, you mentioned all of the things this trip included. It's amazing. We're only asking $3,500. It includes the airfare.
And Bill Menish, who you hold your auction license with, he is a big wine connoisseur.
Yes.
And I mentioned Sonoma Couture to him.
Right.
And he was like, oh my goodness.
I can vouch that he
I know
loves
their Chardonnay is delicious.
Yes.
So this is a great opportunity. And just think, you've been stuck at home. You know, don't you need to get away?
Yes, and what a better place to go than wine country. Yep.
Yes, I need
all right,
some water.
$3,500 now, but I'm about 35. Who'll give me $3,500 now? Would you bid them about 35 anywhere? Tina's in at 33. We're looking for 35. Who'll go 35? We're not going to sit here all night, so we'll put the clock up. We're at 3,500. Carrie's back in at 35. Woo! Thank you now, 35 the bid. Who'll go 37? $3,700 anywhere now, 37. Carrie's in at 35. Tina was in, Glenn was in, Claire was in, but now all of you are out.
In.
And Carrie is back in at 3,500. Who will go 37? Way too cheap at $3,700 now, but I'm about 37. Who will go $3,700 now? Would you do it? 37 anywhere? Would you go 3,700? We're at $3,500 now, 37. Put the clock up. 30 seconds we go, and this will be the final 30 seconds on the bid for California Dreamin'. Again, don't wait till the last few seconds to make the bid.
Because if you're thinking, I want this, and this is such a great opportunity, and you just have 20 seconds, put it in now, because we do have a delay, and you don't want to be disappointed and think, oh, had I just done it a moment or two earlier.
We've seen that time and again where people are like, I pushed it right at the last second. Well, you've got 5 seconds left, but don't count on that. Here we go, 3,500. Will someone else take it away, or will it be Carrie The time is up. Shannon, again, it takes us about 15 more seconds to get the final bid. At least at last count that we know of, we were at $3,500. This, in its own right, will be a spectacular deal for someone.
Oh my goodness, absolutely. And I love that you're getting kind of like the city life with this, and then you're getting to go to wine country too. So it's a little taste of both with California Dreamin'. So let's see, Bill's coming over, and the winner is
Carrie Wilcox at
Carrie
the $3,500.
Wilcox.
Congratulations.
All right, thank you so much.
Very nice.
Okay,
Are you ready for this one?
This is the
The
hot
item of the
one,
night?
the hot item of the night. Are you ready? Now, there's a lot to describe here, and this is spectacular. Roll out the full barrel. It's a full barrel of craft Kentucky straight blue corn bourbon, Bluegrass Distillers private selection bourbon, about 120 proof, cask strength. This one has notes of caramel, chocolate, roasted coffee, oak, mint, earthy flavors. It sounds amazing.
Oh.
Now, this is Bluegrass Distillers' most popular bourbon, and they are the only distillery in Kentucky, actually, to bottle a blue corn product. The blue corn is an heirloom corn. It is grown in central Kentucky, and this craft bourbon also recently won a gold medal at a competition in New York. So if you are lucky enough to win this barrel, it will produce over 175 bottles. Think of all the things you could do with that. The winning bidder can come to Lexington. You can pick out the barrel, and you can also create even your own custom logo too. So how cool is that?
You know, we only have 5 live auction items. We're about getting ready to be a little more than halfway through when we're finished with this one. But craft bourbon in the middle of bourbon country, wow.
And to have the experience of getting to go and to pick it out, and you know, you can't do that very
to have the
often.
bottles,
Yeah.
175 of them,
Woo!
in fact.
Yeah.
All right, who will start us out? Well, I think we should be able to get at least $9,000, which is what we'll start at. So who will go $9,500? $9,500 anywhere. Now, you can't go and just buy a barrel of bourbon somewhere. And let me tell you, we sold them before at this very event, and they've gone for up to $20,000 plus.
Wow.
So yeah,
yes.
it can be a
so
big
let
deal.
you know, 9,500 to start off. That's a steal.
Well, what you do is you call. Now's a good time to pick up the phone and call some friends and say, "Hey, we have a great opportunity to buy a barrel of bourbon." Who
Good
wouldn't do
idea,
that? Yeah.
right.
So
and then you
split
split
it up.
and divide it up, and everyone gets how many bottles? Yeah, I
Yes.
love that.
It's a great idea. $9,500 now, but I'm about to 95. Looking for $9,500 now, but I'm about to 95. And where now? Would you go 95 now? $9,000 the bid. It's going to take 95. Who'll go 9,500? $9,500 anywhere. Would you go 95? We're looking at a whole barrel, 175 bottles coming out of this baby, and it is craft bourbon for your enjoyment. Those notes of caramel, chocolate, roasted coffee. I mean, it has me craving bourbon about right now.
I love bourbon.
Yes.
Then this one sounds delicious.
Well, and some people, you know,
And with the blue corn. It's interesting. Yeah.
Yes, and it's amazing. There's no bad bourbon in Kentucky. We know
No.
that. $9,000 now. Would you go 95 anywhere now? But I'm about a $9,500 anywhere now. 9,500. Who will go $9,500 now? But I'm about a $9,000 now. 95 anywhere. But I'm about a 9,500.
And you know that this bourbon is delicious, Kev, because it is Bluegrass Distillers' most popular one. And so it has to be amazing. So this is what a great opportunity.
You know, some people may be looking for that name as this, you know, X, Y, or Z. Fact is, when you look at Bluegrass Distillers, they don't have a bad bourbon. And you're right. To get a whole barrel of it for anything shy of $15,000 is absolutely amazing. Yes, it is a steal. So $9,000 now. Would you go 9,500? Who will bid $9,500 anywhere now? 95 anywhere, but I'm about a 9,500. We're going to have to let it go if we don't have any bids, and we'll move on to Los Cabos. But at this point, we're looking for $9,500. We will leave it open so you can call your friends, and then we'll come back to this toward the end because, you know, when you're talking close to 10 grand, that's not, you know.
Right. Someone may be, I don't have time to call 5 people right now.
Yes.
So we're going to give you that time. Do it right now. Jump on your phone. Text your friends, see if they're in on this with you, and then we'll circle back. So,
that'll be a good way to do that. So we'll come back to 102, which is the full barrel of bourbon.
Okay. All right. So our next item is a vacation. And this, when I was going over these descriptions, I Oh, this sounds amazing. Los Cabos.
Yes.
You want seclusion and luxury? Oh, yes. Thank you, Pam and Tim State, for making this donation. This is 6 days and 5 nights for up to 3 people. Look at these beautiful rooms that you would be staying in. World-class dining by the ocean. They have 5 different restaurants, lounges, and bars. Can't you picture yourself right there under that palm tree, soaking up the sunshine, drinking a pina colada? So relax.
Swimming over to that pool bar.
Yes.
Yep.
Relax, unwind, and recharge. It's the one and only Palmia's extensive selection. And they also have a wonderful fitness and spa there. It's a 20,000 square foot spa with private treatment villas with outdoor beds and soaking tubs. And then they have massage pavilions with AC and gardens. And the beach is gorgeous. The restaurants have amazing food, and if you are a golfer, it also has a 27-hole course designed by legendary golfer Jack Nicklaus. So this is such a tremendous package. It's good for up to 3 people. It is for, once again, it is 6 days, 5 nights. Oh, and then I found this amazing, Kevin. I was telling you earlier. They have a 3-to-1 staff to guest ratio. So if you say, can I get a water? It'll be like right there.
3 of them right there.
Right there. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, it's oceanfront, so you don't have to just like walk out. It's there. All right, we're already at 5,500 on this. Thank you, Will. Will is in the lead with this. And we had, you talk about some bidding going on with this one. We started out with Andre and Lincoln, and then Andy jumped in. Will was in. Katina, Matt. We have a lot of interest in this one. We've gone back and forth. Matt and Will and Matt, and Pamela jumped in. Christy, she decided to jump in. So we're at $5,500 now. Who will go 57?
And we should mention there's a $1,000 travel stipend as well.
I would mention that.
Yes.
Yes. That is important. Here we are. We're going to give you another $1,000 for the travel. Yeah. So we're at 5,500. Who will go 5,700? 5,700 on it anywhere now. Yeah, we've got 5,700. Susan says I'm in at 5,700. How about 59? $5,900 now. Don't let it go. Los Cabos, $5,900 now. But about 59. Who will go 5,900? $5,900 now. But about $5,900 now. Would you put about $5,900 anywhere? $5,700 up to 3 people. Oceanfront. We'll guarantee some sunshine on the trip.
Yeah, this is the best luxury hotel, #1 in Fodor's Travel, and it got a perfect 5.0 on TripAdvisor for those of you who like to look things up and see what are the ratings, what are the reviews. Well, they're excellent.
Yes, 5,900 is all we're asking. Who will go 5,900 on a bid anywhere? We're at 5,700, looking for the 59. 5,900 on it anywhere now. Would you put them about a 59? Who will go 5,900? Where'd you go, Will? Come on back. 5,900 on it anywhere now. Matt, where are you? 59. What a Valentine's gift this would be.
Oh my goodness, and that's coming up.
Very soon.
Yeah, February 14th. Reminder, this is a perfect place to spend.
This would get you some points right here.
Yes.
Yeah, we did it. Will says, all right, I'm back in. $5,900 now, $6,100. Who'll go $6,100 now, but I'm about a $6,100 out of the bid now, $6,100. We're at $5,900. Again, we're coming up on our final live auction items of the night. This is a great place to chime in. Who will give $6,100? $6,100 anywhere now, but I'm about a $6,100 out of the bid. Now, but it goes 61. 59's where we are, looking for 61. Great trip to Los Cabos. Seclusion and luxury.
Oh,
that sounds amazing
that sounds
right
perfect.
now. Yes, $5,900 to bid and now 61. We're going to have to put the clock up, Shannon.
Okay,
Let's do
30 seconds on the clock now. We've had a lot of people bidding on this. Don't miss out. This is your chance. Put it in right now. $6,100. This is a vacation of a lifetime, really.
We've got Will in. Final 15 seconds. We're at $5,900. Somebody else can chime in at 61. You can jump back in at 63, but you've got 9 seconds to do it. We're counting down the final 5 seconds. Who is going to Los Cabos for a little seclusion and luxury? The time is up.
That's it.
So let's see. We will see who the final bid
and I need the review of that because that place looks and sounds incredible.
It would be amazing to just get away. I know we've said that time and again. Can you tell we're
we need
ready
a vacation.
to go somewhere?
We need something.
So I believe we have it marked down at $5,900. It is Will Swope. Congratulations, Will. Very nice.
Terrific.
All right, Shannon, we've got another trip here.
This is a great one. Who's a skier or an outdoorsy person and you want to spend time outside with a big group of people? Well, Steamboat Springs, here you come. Thank you to Sonny and Joe Steyer and Dr. Kim Tharp Berry and John Berry for making this generous donation. Let me explain this house to you. It's a mountain chalet. 5 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms. This sleeps 13 people. You can explore the great outdoors with hiking, fishing, horseback riding, or shop the historic downtown. They're filled with art galleries and gourmet restaurants. Soak in the natural springs of Strawberry Springs or ride the gondola to the top of Steamboat Mountain. Something for everyone. This is valid May 1st through November 15th, except for the 4th of July. Let me tell you a little bit more about this home. Tons of open space, a gourmet kitchen, a fireplace, a whirlpool tub, private tub, mountain views, and it's only 3.5 miles to downtown where you can go for dinner and have fun and then return home, relax in the hot tub. Don't you picture yourself doing that? So this is going to be a great time, 1-week adventure. It'll be Saturday through Saturday, plus you're getting a $500 Visa gift card to help cover your airfare to get you there. So what a great opportunity. This sleeps 13 people. This is a huge house.
Yes, and it's beautiful. It really is. Just from the pictures alone, you can tell it's like, well, I'd like to be there.
Yeah, I'd like to live there. Now, you know, this period of time, May through November in Colorado, have you ever been to Colorado during that time period?
No, not to steamboat or to ski. I've been out toward Denver.
Yeah, well, it is so great because you can do so many outdoor things. You can bike and hike, and it's just so nice to spend time outside like that.
It's just a fun place to be. I would love to do it too. So if somebody has an extra space, I mean, maybe you only need 12 rooms and like, you know, you got an extra.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm in.
I mean, you don't need much to sleep in, just couch. You're fine.
Right. Hey, we've had a number. I mean, you talk about a lot of people interested in this. We, by the way, are at $3,800, and right now you can see John is in the lead with the winning bid. But we could go 4,000 surely, and I'll tell you who's been in. We've had Leslie chiming in, Lincoln, Deanna, Andre, Jeremy, Josh, Rich, and then Mary, and now finally we're at $3,800. Who will go 4,000? I believe I would. $4,000 anywhere now, but I'm up to 4,000. Steamboat Springs, here we come. Who will give $4,000 now, but I'm up to $4,000 bid anywhere now, but I'm up to $4,000. We've had 17 bids on this, so we've had some back and forth there. So I know you're interested. Who's going to go $4,000? Bid it at $4,000 anywhere now, but I'm up to $4,000 anywhere. We're at $3,800, looking for $4,000 now. $4,000. Josh is in at $3,800. Who will go $4,000? Thank you. Mary's back in at $4,000. Mary's in at $4,000. Now $42,000. Who will bid $4,200 now? But I'm about a $4,200 bid now. Would you go $42,000? $4,000. Think of the amount of space you have. Do the math on that, and you're down to like nothing per person.
Well, and you already get a $500 Visa gift card. Yeah. So deduct that, and you're looking. I mean, this is a deal.
I'll tell you what.
And it's you heard 5 bedrooms.
Yeah,
5 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, and yes.
Mary gets it. She's in at $4,000, and now $42,000. Who will go $4,200 anywhere now? But I'm about a $42,000. $4,200 now. Would you go $42,000? Believe I would if I could.
Yes.
We think you should.
Absolutely.
$4,200 anywhere now. But to go $42,000. $4,000. Looking for $4,200.
Look at that. A hot tub right outside. You can sit out there after you went hiking.
Doesn't matter if it's snowing or not.
No.
Doesn't matter if it's sunny or not. It's perfect. Everything is perfect.
Everything's perfect. You're on vacation in Colorado and Steamboat Springs.
$4,000 to bid. We're going to have to put the clock up in a second. We're at $4,000, but I think we can get $42,000. Who will go $4,200 anywhere now? Would you bid them about a $42,000? Now is the time to bid. Now is the time to give. $4,200 bid. Now would you go $42,000? Who will bid them about a $4,200 bid anywhere? Would you go $4,200? Yeah! We got the $4,200 now. Thank you. Now $44,000. Would you bid them about a $44,000? $4,400 anywhere now. $44,000. We're at $4,200. Yeah! Josh was in at $42,000. Now he's out again. We've got $4,400 now, but I'm about a $44,000. Maria's back in.
Yes,
Maria says, you know what? Not so fast. $4,400 now. $46,000. Would you bid him about at $4,600 now? Would you go $46,000? Who'll bid it and buy it at $4,600? You've come so far.
I know.
It's only money. $4,600 now. Would you go $46,000? $44,000 is the bid at now. $46,000. Maria, at this point, is going to Colorado Springs. I mean, to Steamboat Springs. You think she will wind up with it? I'm not so
don't
sure.
know.
I know there's a lot of interest. Who will go 4,600? Is there anybody else out there? $4,600 now, but $4,600 now. Would you do it? $4,600 now. Would you bet $4,600 now? Go 46. We're going to put the clock up. 30 seconds. Count it down. Somebody's going. Will it be Maria? Will it be Josh? Will it be Matt? We'll find out in about 26 seconds.
Okay, let's see. Don't wait to the last second. You'll miss out. And this.
Yeah!
Yes!
We've
Okay,
got
now
46.
go.
Mary's
Because
back
18
in.
seconds
It's
left.
not too late. 15
Jump in
seconds.
right now.
$4,800. Way too cheap. Such a trip. Sleeps 13. 5 bedrooms. Unbelievable views. 5 seconds left. I would jump in now. $4,600. But will it go down at that? Time is up. We will
Okay.
tell. And this is exciting because, yet again, another great deal. Somebody's getting a fantastic opportunity to go to Steamboat Springs.
And great time to go to. We're getting the name, and we'll share with you who the winner is. It is
Mary.
Mary.
Mary. Taking it away. Mary Riney at $4,600 tonight.
Congratulations.
Yes. Now, we left a while ago with the barrel of bourbon. And we
Right.
said, we were at $9,000 that we have to have for it. We were looking for $9,500. So we're going to bring it back up to see if people have made the phone calls. Perhaps it's there.
Let's try it.
Yeah. So while Shannon explains it once again,
Okay.
then we'll do the auction in
Okay.
a second.
Let me explain this barrel once again to you. It is a full barrel of craft Kentucky straight blue corn bourbon. Bluegrass Distillers Private Selection Bourbon. It's about 120 proof. This has notes of caramel, chocolate, roasted coffee, oak, mint, earthy flavors. And Kevin and I were talking about that this is delicious because it's Bluegrass Distillers' most popular bourbon, and they're also the only distillery in the state to bottle a blue corn product. So this also just won a gold medal at a big competition in New York. If you buy this barrel, it will produce 175 bottles, and you can even create your own custom logo for the barrel.
All right, so let's go ahead and see if we can get the $99,000 that we have to have for it, and then maybe we'll go from there. And I'll tell you what we're going to do, Shannon. If we don't get to that mark, we're going to leave this open until Sunday at 9 p.m., tomorrow at 9, to try to sell this because obviously we want to.
It's a great opportunity.
Yeah,
yes.
we have the opportunity
and we want
to
help
sell
the
it.
Red Cross.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So let me open it up. Is there anyone willing to give the $9,000 to bid? And now $9,500 anywhere, $9,500. It'll take $9,500 now. Would you go 95? $9,500. 175 bottles come out of this. By the way, the bottles, if you go buy it, sell for over $60 a bottle. So you can do the math.
Oh, I have to use my phone.
Yeah, 175 times 60.
Okay.
Just make it 60, and that's a low end of the price for this. So $9,000 now 95. Would you?
Oh yeah, that'd be $10,500.
I'm telling you, this is quite a deal.
Yeah.
So $9,000. Anybody in at $9,500? Where are the bourbon
Come
drinkers?
on.
I mean, what time is it? It's not them. Gone to bed yet? No, it's
No.
just 8:10. So $9,000 now, 95. $9,500 anywhere now, but I'm about a 95. I tell you what, put the clock up. We've got 30 seconds. If we do not hit 9,500, we will leave it up on the site until 9 p.m. tomorrow to see if we can move it. I understand that some of these take some phone calls. Let's see if we can get a hold of some buddies. We'll pull together.
Let's make it happen. Let's help the Red Cross,
Yes.
and let's have some bourbon. Right?
Yep.
Okay,
Yes,
so
right.
15 seconds. If you would like to just walk away with it right now at that price, this is a steal.
Oh, my goodness.
And as Kevin said, I mean, I did the low end of what you could buy just one bottle for. Plus, you're talking about you go pick it out, you get your own logo, then you have all of those bottles. So
Time is up.
Time
we
is up.
haven't sold it. It will stay on the site until 9 p.m., and that will be Sunday. So just go back to the Greater Giving site, and you'll be able to, or
Right.
the Give Smart site, and then you'll be able to perhaps
Right.
purchase it and at least bid on it. Let's check out where we stood earlier. We were working our way to $100,000.
we were so close. Look at this. Oh my goodness. This is our total right now. $90,782. Yes, and the crowd goes crazy.
Yes. I mean, what an achievement, thanks to everyone on the opposite side of the camera watching
Yes.
at home who have said, you know what, tonight I'm going to give. You see a lot of the names scrolling across the screen. We appreciate each and every one of you. We made it to 91% of our goal. That's good. And in the year that we are in, it would have been great to hit that $100,000. It's not too late for that
It's not.
either. People will still be able to give in the days to come.
Yes, absolutely. And we'd like to thank all of you who did give tonight, and thank you so much. Oh, and we just got a $9,000 bid for the bourbon, I'm assuming.
Okay, perfect. So Greg is in at 9,000.
Awesome.
If I tell you, it's still open, and we haven't shut the auction down here yet. So someone else, if they would like to bid 9,500, can do it. We're once we close off here, then Greg will take it away. But if someone wants to bid before we leave, 9,500
Okay.
bucks it is. That may be the steal of the night right
I think
there.
so.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for bidding to support the American Red Cross tonight. And if you were one of the lucky people to win one of those live auction items, you will be contacted about how to claim your package. And also, we have fabulous silent auction. It is still going on. As you can see, the silent auction is open until 10:15 tonight. Then the gift certificates, if you won one of those will be mailed out. And then if you won an item that you have to physically pick up, you can do so Tuesday and Wednesday at the American Red Cross from 9 to 4.
Yeah, we would ask that as you go to pick up those items to wear your mask to ensure that safety. Home drop-offs, by the way, are also available upon request if you live in the Louisville area. So they'll do it
Perfect.
for that. The Red Cross continues its life-saving mission day in and day out. It is once a year that Shannon and I have the opportunity to stand on a stage tonight on the virtual sense to just make a plea for you to be able to help. And tonight we want to say thank you for the bottoms of our hearts.
Yes, and bottom of the barrel. Should we talk about that? The barrel, once again. We are going to keep that on the site. So the silent auction closes tonight at 10:15, but the barrel will be on the site. You can bid on it until 9 p.m. Sunday. So that's 9 p.m. tomorrow.
Perfect.
And it's wrappedinred.givesmart.com.
Easy to do. We want to say thank you very much for supporting this year's virtual Wrapped in Red Gala presented by Lexus of Louisville. Your continued support throughout the many years and especially throughout this pandemic year truly makes a difference to those in need. We can't wait to see you, to hug you, to shake your hands, to be able to just enjoy the night with you.
I know.
Next
To stand
year.
closer than 6 feet.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd
in
be great.
person. That's going to be awesome. Do you want to mention the date?
Yes, mark it down, put it on the calendar. You're not going to want to miss it because you know we are going to be on the dance floor for sure. Next year, it's going to be Saturday, February 5th at the Omni Louisville Hotel.
We will see you then. For Shannon Cogan, I'm Kevin Harnett. We hope you have a great evening, and thanks so much for making a difference in our community.
Good night.
Thank you to the Wrapped in Red Gala, and thank you to the American Red Cross.
Hi, I'm Lori Medley with the Office of Volunteers of the Red Cross, and on behalf of my family and my dog Pep, we'd like to say a really warm thank you for your support of Wrapped in Red, and more importantly, the mission of the Red Cross. Thank you.
It's Elizabeth Rui. I do events for the American Red Cross Louisville area chapter. Thank you so much for watching the virtual Wrapped in Red Gala, and thank you especially to the members of our Gala Leadership Committee.
I want to thank everybody so much for their support and their participation tonight. Without you, we could not do the life-saving work that we do every day in this community. Thank you.
Nothing compares. The wind blowing through long brown hair. I can't deny no one's ever gonna catch my eyes. I'll be crawling out of my skin till I see you again. Honey, I've got to go a little while on the road, then I'm on my way. Got a heart of gold. I just long to hold you every night and day. Every night and day. Summer came, then it's gone. All it's done is rain. I've got to run, spend most of my nights chasing the sun. I'll be crawling out of my till I see you again. my way. You've got a heart of gold. I just long to hold you every night and day. Every night and day. I'll be crawling at my skin till I can hold you in my arms again. Honey, I've got to go a little while on my way. Yeah, I'm on my way. Got a heart of gold, and I just long to hold you every night and day. Every night and day. Night and day. There's a time for love and laughter. Days will pass like summer storms. Winter winds will follow after. There is love. Love's warm. There's a time leaves are falling, the woods are gray, paths are old, snow will come, geese are calling, you'll need fire against the cold. There is a time for us to wonder. Time is young, so are we. The woods are greener over yonder. Path is new, yeah, the world's clean. Roaming in the springtime, you'll find love in the summer sun. Frost will come, bring the harvest. You can't sleep, the day's done. Some say the time is like a river flowing, with no regrets as it moves on. Around each bend, the shining morning, and all our friends thought gone. There's a time for us to wonder. Time is young, so are we. The woods are green